Stephen Young here at High Octane Classics in Auburn, Massachusetts. You might know me from my work with the Dodge Scat Pack. When the Scat packages came out, about 7 years ago, for 5.7 Challenger and Charger owners to make them run like 6.4s, well, that was my involvement. Well, this is where it all began, right here, the Coronet RT. 1967 was the first year. This is a 68, second year for the Coronet RT, totally redesigned. But when you see that right there on the front of a Coronet, you know you're talking 440 cubic inches and nothing less under the hood. The 426 Hemi was an option, but this one is a 440 car. Let's take a peek. 1968, again, first year for the Super B Coronet and RT style domed hood. Doesn't work, but it looks fantastic. But under the hood, there it is. That's a 440. I believe it's a 1970 vintage engine. Not the original engine, but that's okay. This is a driver quality muscle car. It's the real thing. It's an L code. Coronet RT, 1968, not a clone, it's the real thing. Not a numbers matching car, but that's okay. Again, it's priced accordingly and it's a driver. It does have manual drum brakes, which are 11 inches all the way around, police brakes, or the same thing found on Hemi cars. It has power steering, which is a nice plus because that engine weighs, about 690 pounds, and you'll get a workout if you do a 3-point turn, not moving. It does have a 26-inch radiator upgrade in place of the 24 that was factory, and that's okay. Nothing wrong with that. Carter AVS 4-barrel carburetor underneath here, factory iron intake manifold, electronic ignition conversion, and again on the front fenders, when you saw this back in 1967 or 8 or 9, it meant you were talking 440 cubic inches, 7.2 liters for all your European folks, and nothing but power, 480 foot-pounds of torque. Inside, this Coronet RT does have the optional center console and bucket seats with a center floor shift automatic. This is a torque flight automatic, and again, the mighty 727, one of the most bulletproof automatic transmissions in the business. Aluminum case, introduced in 1962, fully capable of handling 600 horsepower, and a long-lived transmission. And I love on the door panels, the Coronet RTs here have the wonderful Coronet RT graphic and the metal emblem right there, seen again only on the Coronet RT. Now, production on these cars was 10,558 in 1968. In fact, about 7,000 and change Super Bs were made. So the Coronet RT with its 440 actually outsold the Super B in 1968. The top dog then was the Charger RT, of course. There was something like 17,000 of those. But again, 10,000 and change of these were made. And one thing about the 68 cars, the high performance cars, they were known as the Scat Packs, the cars with the bumblebee stripes. And here we have it right here going all the way around. Now, this is something found on all 68 through 71 high performance Dodges, from the 340 Dart to the Hemi Charger to the Coronet RT. The bumblebee tail stripe, it was one of those signature things seen only on the Dodge Scat Pack cars. Also here at the back, here is the RT on the rear finish panel, standard stuff on the Coronet RT. So again, 440 cubic inches, 480 foot-pounds of torque, 375 horsepower, and about 10,500 were built. That's the story of the 68 Coronet RT. Tire smoke from here to eternity. And this car can be purchased with as little as 10% down, and High Octane Classics will deliver the car to your school, your place of work, wherever you'd like. And they do consider trades. Daily drivers, special interest cars, they're all quite possible. And High Octane Classics has been in business for about 12 years, and they're always looking for people to join the sales and or service departments. And keep in mind, too, that High Octane Classics is buying vehicles from 1 to 50. If you have a selection or a collection to sell, give them a call at 508-859-4515. And to learn more about the 68 Coronet RT, check it out on the High Octane Classics website.